Love me, hate me, there is no money in the middle. Hi guys, this is Tim Queen, and today we're going to talk about why you have to be polarizing on LinkedIn if you want to have success in 2020. Most people play it safe in life. They try to fit in, to not step onto anyone's shoes, to not offend anyone. They try to find the pathway, and they're hoping by not pissing anyone off and by being nice to everyone, they're going to have success. And they're going to get customers, and they're going to get a lot of business, and got a lot of influence. But here's the harsh truth. If you try to fit in, you're not going to get any results. You just become invisible. Nobody is going to notice you. You're just invisible to everyone else. You're not going to make a career. You're not going to find any customers. You just become background noise, and people don't even remember your name. That's the sad truth. How can we avoid this and turn your life around and make you memorable so people actually want to pay attention to you? They want to become your customer. They want to hire you. They're giving you like a next step up the career ladder. What can we do? The key to success, to getting to that point, is that you have to be polarizing. You have to be controversial. I understand why people try to hold back their opinion, or not try to be too outspoken. It's because every time you're speaking out, there is a risk attached to it. Someone might say no, someone might get offended. Some people might tell you like, what do you dare expressing your opinion? But it's far more rewarding what you're risking. The reward is far bigger and completely worth the risk. By showing who you really are, showing your real opinion, what's going to happen is that some people will be offended. They don't like what you have to say, and they will tell you off, and they will try to shut you down. But it doesn't matter, because you only care about one group, a group who would naturally love you completely for all your great things that are in you and all the bad things alike. These people who like all the things of you, those are the people who become super fans, who are really interested in becoming a customer because they like every aspect of you. But at the same time, exactly those people would have ignored you. You would have been invisible to them because they didn't know about your specific mix of good and bad traits that makes you super attractive to them. It might be difficult to understand at first, but trust me, if you give it a little bit of thought, you will realize this is how it works. How can you get started to turn yourself into a polarizing personality that is dividing people into black and white, people loving you and people hating you? How can you get started? It's of course, if you have never done any of that, never risk anything, you will be quite uncomfortable. What we don't want to do is we don't want to send you from 0 to 100%. This will just not work. I've seen this countless times. If you try to do too much, too fast, you're going to fail. So what you have to do is you have to think about like, where are you now? What is your opinion and what you actually want to express? What is there, and what are like some steps in the middle? What is some middle ground where you're like saying, I'm adding 50% more of my opinion and trying to find an overlap, how I can match and merge this with someone else's idea that is already accepted as the correct solution? How can you just give like 20% more of your input, more beliefs? How can you amp this up to 40, 50, 60, 70%? And then you just do one step at a time. And slowly, bit by bit, day by day, you can actually become from completely fitting in to someone who is expressing his or her opinion. And it really depends on like your personality and your preferences. I would say you can easily do this like in 30 to 60 days if you map out the plan and you set yourself a goal for each of the 30 to 60 days ahead of you. Now, if you want to learn more how to build a following on LinkedIn in 2020 from 0 to 10,000 followers by being controversial, I put a link up here. This will teach you exactly how to build a following in 2020. So make sure that you check this out, and also subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell if you want to get more email updates when I release the next video about mindset and business success.